Central banks may choose to withdraw their gold reserves from America and Britain for a variety of reasons, though it's important to note that such decisions are complex and depend on the individual circumstances of each country's central bank. Here are some potential reasons. Diversification. Central banks hold gold reserves as a way to diversify their foreign exchange reserves. If a central bank's reserves are concentrated in one or a few countries, it could pose a risk if those countries face economic or political instability. By diversifying their holdings, central banks aim to reduce their exposure to any single country's economic or geopolitical events. Geopolitical concerns. Geopolitical tensions between countries can influence central banks' decisions. If a central bank perceives a potential risk to its gold reserves held in a particular country, it might choose to withdraw them to mitigate that risk. Geopolitical events, such as sanctions or trade disputes, can lead to concerns about the safety and accessibility of assets held in certain jurisdictions. Sovereign ownership. Central banks might want to ensure that their gold reserves are held within their own country's borders to maintain a greater sense of control and security. If gold is held abroad, there's a possibility that the host country's laws or policies could affect the ownership or accessibility of those reserves. Monetary policy flexibility. Gold reserves can provide a sense of stability to a country's monetary policy. By holding gold, a central bank may have more flexibility in responding to economic challenges, as gold is generally considered a stable store of value over the long term. If a central bank is concerned about the monetary policies of other countries or its gold is held, it might consider repatriating those reserves. Currency depreciation concerns. Central banks may worry about the potential depreciation of the currencies of the countries where their gold is held. If a central bank believes that a country's currency might significantly depreciate, it might choose to hold its gold reserves in order to maintain the value of its assets. Trust and confidence. Central banks might repatriate gold reserves to boost public confidence and demonstrate their ability to safeguard national assets. This can be particularly relevant during times of economic uncertainty or political change. Historical and cultural factors. Some countries may have historical or cultural reasons for wanting to keep their gold reserves within their own borders. Gold can have symbolic and traditional significance for some nations. It's important to remember that central banks' decisions to withdraw gold reserves from specific countries can be influenced by a combination of these and other factors. Each central bank evaluates the benefits and risks based on their unique circumstances, including economic conditions, geopolitical considerations, and their overall reserve management strategy.